Yo, good morning, everybody. Let me make sure the mic's working. All right, we're good. All right, we good. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to the stream. Let's get it. All right, no face cam today as well. You guys already know I'm not home, but tomorrow we will bring the face cam back. All right, we had a pretty nice sell overnight. Currently have some SMT at these lows with ES and NQ, but I would still like to see ES take these lows out. So we'll look for a quick short in the morning here. Hopefully we get a move down. And yeah, that's what we're gonna work with. Let's see what we can get. Lower time frame. This is what it's looking like. I say, even though we have that SMT, we're gonna see if we can get some lower price action here on ES. Well, huge candle on NQ. Imagine we just get a continuation into those. I mean, we're only 300 points away, to be honest, from the lows down here. Currently rejecting the hourly OB, which is good. This does look really good for lower price, which is good. That's what we're aiming for today. I gotta fix the settings. I'll figure it out when I'm back home. Obviously, usually it's a little higher quality, but I can't fix it on the whim here. It's probably something with my OBS settings. That's all it is. Yeah, I think even though we're trading under previous day low, I still think we can get a. I don't know. ES is a little bit stronger, but hopefully we get like a dive down. That would be solid. A lot of these 1% move ups or down has been getting kind of reversed throughout this in this market. So we'll see if we get a reversal here. I honestly want to see Tuesday lows on ES though. We are very, very far from it. So far, like 16 points. We got our fair value gap here. So let's see if we run these lows one more time, if this fair value gap gets a rejection or not. A lot of low resistance liquidity built up overnight, as you guys can see. Let's go to the 5-minute. A lot of LR built up, but I still want to see a rejection into lower price action. We got YM. What is YM Wyland? Or what? Damn. Okay, so that's good. That's actually good because we have a bearish or bullish SMT at the lows, but now YM's creating a bearish SMT. It's actually not that bad. I want to see if we can get a move down on ES into its lows. NQ is rejecting nicely. I wish there was like a 5-minute gap here or something we can use on ES. But if we get a 5-minute closure on this OB, we'll look to take a short off this. I don't mind doing that. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good morning. Dude, last 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 night was actually pretty clean price action. We were just sweeping lows and highs and reversing. It was like a solid like 100-point moves every single time. All right, we're about to get a 5-minute closure here. I'm gonna actually try to jab shorts here. If we get like a small little move up, we'll take this. And in terms of TP, it's gonna be hard because I don't really know what we're looking at. Besides, like literally down here, right? This hourly gap fill. Caught a fat short Asian. Nice, nice. Did you go live last night? No, I didn't. The other day I was testing out some stuff, which is why it went live. But I don't normally go live at night. We have a pretty wide take profit. This is the hourly gap fill. This is what this is. Yeah, we'll see where this goes. I jabbed this for now. We're gonna go. Let me see. We'll go break even. No, I don't want to go break even at the current lows here, but we'll go break even at the overnight lows. I think that'd be a good break even point. Bro, go back in the stream. I literally said I'm gonna take this in the 5-minute close, bro. I don't know what else to do. Yes, I am. If we inverse the opening candle, then obviously my bias will be wrong. But I want to see if we can lower into overnight lows. Because I was looking for that like some SMT at the highs, but YM is creating the SMT at the highs, which is good. That YM hourly candle had no manipulation either, which is good. All right, sitting in like 10 points of drawdown here. I want a long today. I want to see Tuesday lows get hit and then longs look good. This is a very like if we don't move down here, we're not gonna move down for the rest of the day because this is like the end of or the bottom of Asia range, and this would be like okay, the 4-hour gap would respect. What I'm trying to look for is a rejection of this area right now to lower and it possibly dive down into filling that gap we created from Sunday. All right, I think I'm gonna look at chat through my YouTube on the phone. The wicks are scary. Just size down, dude. If you guys been watching my Instagram videos, if you guys been in Discord, I've been super sized down, bro. This New York session has been pretty cooked. Protecting my downside, size down. He's gotta be careful, bro. Which is why I'm comfortable with this risk. I'm comfortable with the stop loss. I'm not risking much trading micros. Took a Asia trade last night, which was actually pretty clean. All right, current low got hit. I'm gonna go break even here. I'm gonna go BE here. Our current low got hit. We're gonna protect this. We're gonna protect this. If we go back to 113, I'm gonna get stopped. I'm gonna protect it. It is a little choppy right now, but 113, I'll go break even. We took out our current low. That's part of my trading rules here. We'll let it do what it wants to do. Okay, I feel like after those impulse candles like that, we shouldn't really go back into the range. We'll also protect our downside here. Nice, there you go. All right, I'm gonna take a trim here before this low gets hit because I'm a little skeptical about the price action. Boom! Chat, come on, man. This is what we do every day. All right, TP1 hit. Make sure you guys are break even on the runners. Let's fucking go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm very, very content with that. Really solid move there. Almost 50 points on that. I'm content with what we got. TP1 hit, and we'll let the rest do its thing. Did anyone take that? Did anyone in the chat take that? That was like it went back into entry too if you missed the original one, and it was actually down 10 points. Let's go. Come on, bro. We love to see that. Very quick, clean moves, bro. That is very clean. I think let me see how much I'm up. All right, with the Asia trade last night and that trade right there, I'm up 1,200 on the Lucid account, which is good. Or 14, sorry, 14. Very, very solid. I'm content with that. I still want to see a little bit lower though on an ES. I still think we can tap into ES Tuesday low, and that S&T will kind of go away. If you guys are just joining in, we took that 1 minute short and that fair value gap because the 5 minute had closed as OB there. I would not re-enter because it's not a valid re-entry because we already took out the low. Grabbed a quick 40 points. Nice, nice, nice. Great work, guys. Great work. Now it's just risk-free. We just let it do what it wants to do. Probably get hit for BE here at 113, but that's fine. We got our first trim. Ideally, though, I would like to see ES go a little bit lower, but this is the current 15-minute candle, right? So look at the 15-minute. If we get an OB close on the 15-minute, I do think this can nuke even lower. It just depends on what the 15-minute wants to do and how it wants to close. So we'll stay on the 15-minute for now and see if we get a closure. This looks like a good OB forming. All right, there's my BE chat. Got BE'd on the rest, which is fine. A solid scalp. I'm very content with that. All right, this is the current 1 minute or 5 minute chart. This is the current 15-minute. No more OB forming on the 15-minute. This upper 15-minute candle does not have a wick, which is kind of meh in terms of. Oh, the mic was kind of far. Also, the 15-minute wick. There's no wick on this 15-minute candle. No OB forming as of right now. So we'll see where that goes. We might create a 4-hour gap, if anything. This actually looks like a really, really good long if we get an inversion here. Probably tape read this one. How many of you guys are going to take longs right here? I know you guys are, some of you guys are already looking for longs in the chat. Yeah, make sure to drop a like. We got 600 people in here. Well, only 70 likes. Make sure to drop a like. Every 100 likes we do, it's a giveaway. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. ES is super strong. Another SMT at the low, and ES is gone. Like 20 points on ES right there, but not even 100 points on NQ. That's good, Roop. ES took it, yeah. All right, I mean, look, there's your 1 minute. I know a lot of people are probably in this 1 minute gap trade here. I'm not gonna take this. I'm gonna wait it out. But we'll see where it goes. They're probably targeting these highs up here. Guys, the range continues. Just when it looked like we might get out of the, we've been trading in the Sunday gap since fucking all week, right? It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of annoying. I think the next high probability trades comes with the next 4-hour open. Let's see what we can do with the 4-hour. Yeah, ES lows is kind of whack, but SMT down there again. I'm only asking for a second. You can't, in this market, if you notice one thing, you can't get stuck with a bias. There should not be a bias. You should just play it neutral. Just caught 131, 69. Nice, nice, nice. Good work. Yeah, the overnight has been much cleaner though. I made a video yesterday on Instagram too, talking about how Globex is pretty much a leading session at this point, compared to New York session. All right, we'll see what happens here. Pretty sure we got ES already taking out those highs, right? Yeah. So we have some SMT at these highs with ES and NQ. We have a 1 minute inversion that I have marked out. Anything under the IFEG is probably going to take us back down to those lows. So that's kind of a good area for bias this morning, for especially if you're scalping this range. That's not another thing. You guys got to adapt in this market. If you guys know me, I like to hold the trades all day, like an actual true day trade, but it's been very, very scalp based recently because the market has been taking out lows, reversing, taking out highs, and reversing. So we'll see what happens here. For me, my target is still that Sunday low because that hourly that we have there has no wick, right? I don't know when we're gonna take it out. I don't know how we're gonna take it out. It's probably gonna be some news catalyst thing, but that's, to me, that looks really good. All right, next 4-hour opens up here in 12 minutes. It is a lot of movement for the first few minutes. We got a run a 40, 50 point scalp so far on the downside into the overnight lows. And now we're kind of tapering this move back up. My next trade will probably come from the next hourly and 4-hour. But yeah, ES just took off from those lows. Also confident long. Did you take it? I know you were calling it out before. Yeah, what I have marked out, that inversion, anything that is good for bias. Anything under that, I'll look to reshort. Anything above that, I'll look for maybe a jab up. Because they're probably gonna create some 5 and 15-minute gaps. Let's see. Not really, just the OB. Just the OB. This is an hourly time frame. This is a 4-hour. So you guys can see that 4-hour is setting up to have a very, very nice gap. If we could tap that gap, I'll look to see if I can play it. It looks pretty clean. Let's see if ES is gonna create that gap too. All right, the way that structure's forming right now, ES won't create that gap, but NQ would. That's what it's looking like right now. All right, chat. Make sure to drop a like on the stream. We got 16 likes. Every 100 likes we do a giveaway. If you guys want to push to 200 likes, we'll add 2 more giveaway winners today. If you guys are just joining in, so far we took about a 50-point scalp on NQ downside, and now we're just kind of waiting for the next 4-hour candle to see what really happens. All right, the 5-minute just got a closure. We have a very small gap here. We also have an OB, which is good. So we can use that area now for confluence. Ideally, I wanted to hold this high until the next 4-hour, but we're probably going to take it out before. Damn, that order flow is looking bullish. All right, if you took that inversion, congratulations. I know a lot of you guys were looking for that 1-minute IFEG setup. Yo, let me plug in my laptop. Give me 1 second, chat. All right, there we go. All right, currently swept those highs. Let's see where this brings us. I took a BE. I wouldn't have. I mean, it's not a bad BE because ES was taking out the highs. It's really tough. Why am I getting so many notifications? If anything, I would have kept the stop at the low of this 1-minute gap here. The delivery was kind of meh. And is this going to be a continuation? That's it. One pullback into the IFEG, and that's all I got. Chat, should we run a PM stream today as well or no? I was thinking of running a 1 p.m. Eastern PM stream. What do you guys think? What y'all think? Chat, we are just kind of grinding up here. If you didn't take that original entry on that 1 minute inversion, there has been no pullback since then. All right, like I said, the market's been ranging a lot, so I would not be surprised if we have another range here. I'm kind of waiting for that 4-hour open here. We're probably not going to create any type of fair value gaps, but that's what the 15 minutes looking like. That's what the 5 minutes looking like. I do think we're going to go back into the range here shortly. Let's see this high here. All right, we just took out this current high within this 5 minute gap. This is the structure here. Let me clean up the chart a little bit. So if we could have changed it and say delivery like under this 1 minute, I might jab this to the 5 minute gap. I do think a pullback to the 5 minute is going to be appropriate here soon. But yeah, PM stream. All right, we'll run it. We'll run it. We'll do 10 p.m. Eastern too. Not 10 p.m. Eastern. Holy shit. 1 p.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Goodness gracious. 10 a.m. Pacific time. 1 p.m. Eastern time. Could hourly be potential and be settled. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking for. If we can get a move down from this change of state delivery, I think we'll go for the 1 or 5 minute gap. The 5 minute gap is what I want because we haven't got a pullback on the 5 and 15 minute at all. All right. The change in the state of delivery. Oh my god, I almost dropped my mic. Would be actually right here. Like occurring live right now. The 5 minute gap start is down here. I think we're gonna go for these lows, chat. I think the 5 minute lows are gonna get tapped into right now. What do you guys think? We need to pull back. I do like the 5 minute gap. All right. Let's check ES out at 2 while we're here. ES, same thing. 5 minute gap is looks like it's gonna get tapped into. All right. pretty solid read there. I'm not gonna lie. There's a 5-minute. Hey, Chad, that was a really solid read in terms of figuring out what the pullback is. 5-minute gap tapped into, really rangy, which is good. A lot of opportunity both ways. 5-minute gap has been activated. We're gonna look at this and be like, okay, is this gonna be the optimal entry for today, or we're gonna be like, oh, this 5-minute gap didn't work. So far, getting a nice respected candle from it. Like I said, we already took a scalp today. In this conditions, I don't like taking more than a couple trades, so we'll be a little cautious. Where can this 5-minute gap take us to? We have a 4-hour gap here at 232. A very small one, but that would be the draw. Massive 1-minute candle, bro. This is almost a 100-point 1-minute candle. That was an 80-point 100 candle, or 80-point 1-minute candle going into those highs. There was a lot of confluence at that 5-minute gap because we also have that IFG there from earlier as well. So keep in mind on the higher time frame, chat, we have not moved from our huge move from Sunday night or Monday morning, excuse me. Just been kind of chopping inside of it. The 5-minute gap into, yeah. Short to the 5-minute gap, that's high probability as well. It's good. Like I said, this is why I've been kind of scalping. I feel like there's been a lot of scalp opportunities versus holding the actual trade for a very long time. Like it's funny enough, like I feel like you only trade all the trend moves happen in Globex, but New York session is definitely just back and forth. We caught our piece of the pie today, which is why I'm being a little cautious in taking another trade. I hope the reading of live price action here has been helping though. Nice, good job, Benny. Endo, yeah, it's honestly sometimes less than half, honestly, because it just depends on the condition itself. Today, I was half risk, but some other days where it's really bad, I'll go quarter risk if need to, or just not trade at all. All right, super. I still think we're gonna go to that probably 4-hour high. That seems like the most probable thing, as long as we hold this 1-minute OB here. But getting a tad bit slow. No, I don't need. I don't. Yeah, we came to a session with ES and NQ, SMT at Tuesday lows. I gave it a shot at shorts. Trimmed some when we were at the new low for NQ. I wanted ES to tap that new low too, but ES was very strong today. So I'm a beginner, started trading in February. Bro, how can I get better? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. You started trading with max difficulty settings on the market, bro. There's literally nothing you can do about that. It's very hard. Good morning, Juice. Good morning. We're just like sloppy right now. It's a bunch of back and forth. All right. It's back in the range so far, guys. I think the highest probability moves was that short and that long, and everything else is kind of in between the lines here. I do think no music will be back tomorrow. We just got to set up. I haven't fully set up my OBS on my portable setup yet in terms of like the audio and stuff. Also, I think the stream quality isn't what it normally is, so we'll fix all that. I was at 15K on the month, first 2 weeks, now I'm down. Bro, just you gotta take us. I think people know this market's and okay. This is what kind of frustrates me. I'm not talking just to you. Is people like I'm trolling when I'm like, oh my god, this market's so ass. We're cooked. We're cooked. Like, bro, at the end of the day, all you have to do is do nothing. People can't just sit on their hands and do nothing for an extended period of time. And if you can't do that, you're not gonna make it in trading. I genuinely believe that. And we've been chopping for a very long time, and we've been kind of in a range. And people know that. People know that we go into New York sessions without high probability. They know a lot of the setups don't work and things like that, and they still go ahead, put on full risk, and then they bitch and complain when they lose. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about overall. I was gonna talk about this anyway. Then they bitch and complain about their losing, and it's like, bro, you know you're trading bad conditions, but you're so undisciplined and so I don't know. People think they're better than the market. Is like they just keep going back in. It's like, bro, what the fuck do you expect? Of course you're gonna lose. This market is designed for you to lose. You're not gonna win in this market, bro. This is one of the most difficult markets I've traded, and all you have to do is fucking do nothing. And how easy is that's the easiest thing to do is do nothing. Yeah, people still want to come in here every single day and do some bullshit and complain about them losing. I rage quit on social media and be like, oh my god, this market's bro, it's fucking part of rage bait, bro. So I can get more interactions. That's literally it. As a trader, as an influencer, of course I'm gonna be bitching about the price action. It's easy fucking engagement. As a trader, I'm not putting no type of risk on, bro, at all, bro, because I know this price action will put you in such a big hole at the end of whenever this chop ends, bro. By the time it clears up, you're gonna be cooked. You're gonna have no accounts to trade, no money to trade, and that's the difference between someone who's profitable and people who are trying to get profitable right now. It's just simply do nothing, and it's hard to do nothing, but at the same time, it's very, very easy. You need to take breaks from the market. Use this as a mental break from the market, if anything. Pros say treat like a full-time job doesn't mean you have to do something all the time. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I don't want to check CL, bro. I'm not gonna do it. Bro, people are too focused on the short-term move, Jay, like kind of saying, and it's just not worth it. I'm gonna make a separate shorts today about it because it's getting kind of ridiculous to see. I'm not gonna lie, it's because how many people are actually complaining about this PA, and it's like, bro, what? No one's telling you to trade this, and you shouldn't be trading this. That's another thing. Like, you really should not be trading this, but they want to go in there and be Mr. Hero and expect great things from price action they already fucking know is ass. The price action is doing the same thing over and over again, and people are expecting different results in their P&L, bro. Like, yep, and that's the thing with trading, bro. And it's different than anything else because you're not getting paid by your time. You're gonna get paid by your decision. You can make more money in 5 minutes than someone who's sitting on the computer for 8 hours, right? It just comes with the maturity too. And I live stream every day, so like I hope me saying this and watching me stay patient is kind of like helping you guys as well because this is where people end up quitting trading. And you know, if you want to, if people quit, it is what it is. They weren't meant to do it, but it's just to understand that this is hard, and you're trying to trade something and do something that is very, very difficult. When was the last time you blew your accounts? I mean, dude, I'll update it, bro. My top step live account's getting absolutely rinsed, bro. And I'm looking back at it, I shouldn't have put risk on as much as I did on that account. But it was like it wasn't even like a lot of risk. It was just multiple losses back to back to back. Um, I got caught in a couple like 300-point candles, so like the slippage was a lot on the live account. But we'll see what we can do with it. How long have you been trading? I've been trading since 2021. Last time we went on tilt was. Do you guys remember my Apex run before my $1 million payout? I had like 380K, 400K lined up, and I ended up blowing those. That was the last time I went on tilt. Yeah, that's the last time I can remember. I will actually put that to the team. That's actually a good idea. A notification, because I know some of the products be sold out. That's actually a good thing. Like to stream zombies. We're almost at 200 likes. Yeah, bro, we're just in a range. We're just chopping around. Like I said, the highest probability trades have already occurred. This is normally the time where I try to play like a reversal on NDX, and I'll play like super deep in the money. I do think we're going to stay back, either stay in this range or go back a little bit down to a downside range. I don't think we should take another trade. I agree. Top to reopen my account. Nice. Great help for mental. Nice. I like that. I'm glad I'm able to help. How do I donate? There's no donations on this, bro. I don't want donations. The only time I'll ever do donations or anything like that is like if we're doing like a charity for like animal shelters or something like that. That's the only time I'll enable a donation button, and then obviously give it to them. It's chopping around right now. This is where I go. The one thing about the setup that I have on right, or the setup I'm using right now, I'm sitting in my bed, so now I can just lay down, read chat from my phone, and then take my mic with me. Smart preference. Guys, for Lucid Pro, is there a buffer that I need to make before requesting payout or no? I forget. On a 150K account? Oh, only 1,200? Okay. On 150K? So my account's at 3K. It's my third day. So I can request today? Or is it every 3 days? I think it is every 3 days, right? Oh, 4,600. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm probably wait a couple more days and request. Is Deep House Chill Mix, Crypto Killers? Deep House Chill Mix. No music today because I'm not in my regular setup. They're 150K, so 4,600. Okay, okay. Damn, that's kind of a lot of buffer, I'm not gonna lie. And I can only request above the buffer, so basically I need 157K, is what you're telling me. If I want the max payout. Alright, getting a 1 minute ICG here. I'm just not interested in taking this. I use Robinhood, and NQ is equivalent to NDX and QQQ. I learned so much. Thank you for the lousy deal. I already locked my account during London session. Nice. Just watching you. Hey, I'm glad, bro. I'm glad. Yeah, we'll go live in the PM possibly. Stay in the Discord. I'll update you guys, but most likely we will go live in the Discord or in the YouTube here again. Yeah, NDX is basically like, so it moves like QQQ, right? But it's like way more volatile. So like also the contracts are way more expensive. When do you think higher time frame PA will come back? I kind of agree with Jade Cap. Like I would not be surprised if we chop for the next like 5 months. No, it's not, Jay. But it depends. If you take in the money contracts and you're playing it responsibly, then all you have to worry about is the actual direction versus the time. If you're trading out the money contracts, you're basically gambling. I released part one of options trading and how I do it on Instagram. I'm gonna do part two today as well. We're already chopping 7 months. I mean, that's nothing, bro. We literally had a 13% day last year. We dropped 30% from the highs, went up 40% from the lows. 13% days, multiple 5 to 7% days. Like, bro, this is nothing. Last year's price action kind of destroyed it. No futures trading course. All right, we had 200 likes. We'll do some. All right, let's go over to the Discord and do some giveaways, chat. Let's do it. Let me send a link in the description or link in the thing first. There's a Discord link. Go to the giveaway section. Let's do some giveaways. All right. We started one giveaway right now. It's Apex any size accounts. 2 minutes on that. We'll do 2 winners here, and then we'll do another one with 2 winners as well. Towards the end of the stream. It's like 25 minutes. 25-ish minutes, yeah. All right, like I said, we're just in a range, chat. That's all it is. This is where you just need to be patient, just wait, guys. I'm gonna stay here with you guys so you guys don't do anything stupid. But yo, Paul McBride, how you doing, bro? A long time supporter. Unprofitable, yeah, dude, for sure, for sure. And there might be some people who are unprofitable only because of this price action, and they would be profitable if they just did nothing. Like they would actually get ahead. I mean, you guys are looking at my chart right now. This shit is doing nothing. All right. Make sure you guys go join the giveaway. Yo, good morning, Matt. Dude, chat, what do you guys think about that? So if you guys watched my YouTube videos yesterday, we posted like a stream best moments replay concept where it's like a 4 to 5 minute clip of what the stream was about, what we did. I think it's better than you guys having to go back in and watching the stream. It's also a lot of education there. You guys can see my thought process going into the trade, the results of the trade, and all that good stuff. All right. Kender, congrats, and also Mert. Congratulations. The hype monitor at the beginning was cool. Yeah, it was. That was fire. Nice. Congrats, guys. Make sure to DM me Apex winner on Discord, and I'll get you guys today or tomorrow, the earliest. Depends. Probably today, though. Dude, holy chop, though. I do want to see this 4-hour candle like distribute lower. It's still very early into the day. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, I feel like, but oh wait. All right, let's start the second giveaway. This is gonna be a speed round. It's gonna be literally 1 minute and that's it. All right, boom. All right, you got 50 seconds left on it. It's still 1 minute. We are chopping bad. No, message me on Discord. It's in the Discord giveaway section. Who was price action slow, chat? Back and forth, guys. That's all it is. That's all. I want to trust me. I want to commentate over this. I want to give you guys more heads up and pointers, but there's literally nothing for me to commentate. Interaction failed. Down, my bad, guys. That bot is cooked. I'm gonna stop using that one because my interaction failed too. I tried to enter. Don't worry. We'll do more giveaways. Don't do threads, please and thank you. But yeah, that bot is cooked. Congrats, Alex and Brep Z. DM me your smart profit email. Or not smart. It's not smart profit email. Just DM me Apex winner. We'll go back to smart profit points here soon. In a few days. I still had 200 people enter that one, so 240 to 200 is pretty good. Hey, took any trades? Yeah, we took a short earlier for around 50 points, and then the rest of it got beat, but it was pretty good. We took a trim at the lows. When do you think we're gonna get out of this chop? I have no idea, bro. Do you think no? Usually only NQ and ES. Yeah, I would take the 5 minute gap that we respected for the upside move. If we inverse that, I'll look at that for downside. But super choppy right now. There's like nothing high probability going on. Chat, I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss. No cap. Give me a second. Give me like 2 minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. Low key, if you guys look at the market here, we are forming some low resistance liquidity. We just need to get this to get tagged here. But definitely forming some LR. If we have some highs though too, I want to see lower prices. That's kind of what I'm looking for. It's like a move down. Have you ever seen Globex PA like this before? Just this year? Yeah, there's usually times and places of the year where Globex is really nice, and one of those times and places is now, right? I feel like every rally suspect, yeah, it's a trust issue. That's just a move down. I pressed the button, bro. I pressed the button. But dude, there's been times like basically when the volatility is kicked up, Globex is really nice. Last year we had a lot of good London and Asia sessions. During that tariff stuff, I mean everything was moving. But yeah, it just depends on the time of the year. Sometimes Asia and London doesn't move at all, and it's literally like barcode to the max. Um, but sometimes, like now, Globex is moving pretty well. Just depends. The Tory trades trendline retest. No, I'm not gonna. I think PM session will be better. We'll probably go live 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll see. I'll see. I'm watching a golf video. Range. And I mean, everyone knows, like, all you guys in the chat know this is not high probability conditions, right? Like, do not take a trade in this price action until it clears up a little bit. This is just not it. Because I truly feel like New York price action is getting worse and worse, which is crazy because I feel like the ranges are getting smaller in New York and it's just not doing much. I'm very surprised, but it does look like it's getting worse and worse. At least, honestly, PM though has been better than AM as well. AM's completely nerfed. PM at least has some type of move. Are we expecting a breakout? So here's the thing, Paul. I was looking when we had a crazy move down, and then obviously we pumped back up. But off Sunday open when we gapped down, I was looking for lower prices into the monthly gaps. That was my number one target. Is we had a ES and ES monthly gap was around like 2.5%, and I think NQ monthly gap was around 3% in terms of how much more we needed to the downside. And so my bias was pretty strong for those lows, and I was like, oh, we're gonna tap the monthly gap, and then we'll get a beautiful, buy model back up to all-time highs, yada yada yada. But then the news came out, and we kind of had like an 800-point candle in like a couple minutes, kind of fucked with the bias. But I still do think the monthly gaps are in play, for like long-term ads, right? Like we're down 10% from the highs on NQ. I mentioned I'm gonna start adding because we're also in like a quarterly FEG on if you guys look at the 3-month time frame, we're actually in a gap. So I started adding, but I wanted to get more ads at that monthly gap. Unfortunately, we never got the monthly gap. I still do think we can tap that. So that's kind of where my bias still is. Unless we start breaking out and kind of going higher and higher from here, then we'll see. I only taken 1 or 2 live trades in the last 2 weeks, bro. That's really good patience. That's really, really good. Your previous office was fire. All the success you had, a truly remarkable training. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Compound Life. I really do. The office had everything it needed. My office now is kind of similar. It's just better lighting. And it's obviously a lot bigger too. 8 a.m. lows. I wish, bro. I don't think so. Not yet, at least. I don't know when this is ready. But ideally, I would like to see ES Tuesday lows get hit again, or hit for the first time. NQ already hit them twice, and then yeah, just kind of ES is stronger here. the 0.3% difference, which is pretty massive. Like we didn't even tap this 5-minute gap on ES. So that's what I'm saying. Even if we do move lower on NQ, I feel like this 5 or 15-minute gap is going to get some type of reaction and it's going to just chop around. The 5-minute did get barely tapped into. That was a mistake by me, but we'll see. We got an hourly candle closing here in 25 minutes. We're probably going to create an hourly fair value gap. And then the thing is, this is high resistant because let's say we do want downside and we actually go down into the hourly gap, then we're going to have a unicorn setup here, right? This is actually a really good unicorn setup actually forming here. So we'll run into like the 15-minute gap and the hourly gap, and it's just going to make it very, very high resistance. That's the issue with this PA. It's good swag. Just chilling, bro. Chevy, I don't really use 3-drive too much. Yeah, look, chart's confusing. Don't trade. Simple as that. You're doing a good job. Too many people try to force stuff in this price action and end up getting hurt with it. All you gotta do is nothing. Man, this is yeah, PM session might be a little bit easier to read. Yeah, exactly. Like when Globex has been moving nicely, and then it's just kind of dead for New York session. It does, bro. I'm telling you, your P&L compounds better if you just stay on your hands versus trading this. But yeah, I've been trading on TradeC. My Lucid Pro account is at 152.8. It's my first Lucid account, actually, believe it or not. Let's break even. Dropping, but not much. It's like I said, it's range. I need like a 400-point candle to the downside. Yeah, I think he is talking. What would you look for downside confirmation? I would look for the 5-minute inversion. I heard good things about EA. I personally haven't tried it, but I've heard good things about them. I think NQ just, I mean, I don't know, bro. I think a lot of people would be better off if they traded ES instead of NQ. ES is way more calm, way more chill. And honestly, I would rather have people trade ES and NQ. I'm not going to lie. People are just dopamine junkies, I feel like, so they want to go to NQ. I'm not in anything right now. No, we took a short earlier for like 50 points. That's it. ES is calm, cool, collected. If you're trying to like compound gains with the ES, is perfect for that. Yep, for sure. Less likely to blow up. You are right. You are right. Goofy ass fucking price action, bro. How long have we been streaming for? I feel like we've been on here for like 8 years. Oh, hour 16. You listen to Gma? I don't. I do not. Chat, look at this. Back and fucking forth in this range, bro. There is no continuation. There is no nothing. This is just... We'll wrap up here shortly. I don't want to deal with this price action. The randomness is going to kill you here. And right back down. This is truly comical, chat. I'm not gonna lie. This is fucking hilarious. I looked away for 1 second and then boom, boom. We're straight pumping dumping, bro. I'm telling you. And then probably gonna go back for those highs. This is straight pump and dump. We left equal highs, equal lows. A rigged ass market. Looney Tunes shit. Seriously. Heavy on the Looney Tunes shit. It's kind of funny to watch this though, I'm not gonna lie. Because you're like, every day you wake up, you're like, how much worse can price action actually get? And it just gets worse and worse and worse. But yeah, chat. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord if we're gonna go live in the PM session. Lately, I ran a seeking a peace deal, not me, bro. This guy is cooked, dude. It wasn't yesterday that we were seeking a peace, bro. This guy is cooked. I don't know. He has like dementia or some shit. Where you learn to trade through I self-taught on YouTube. A lot of speaking experience, bro, and being actually in the market. Yeah, Trump's cooked though, for real. All right, guys, we're gonna hop off out of stream. I might be on for PM session. I'll let you guys know. Make sure you guys join the Discord. If we do go live, we'll be up live in around 2 hours, 10 p.m. Eastern. That's usually the move. Here, I'll link the Discord right now. I'll put it in the free channel when we go live. Let me just link it real quick. Invite, copy link. The 5-minute goes inversion, I'll definitely look to take a short, but other than that, I'm not gonna really look for it. All right, peace and love, chat. I'll catch you guys possibly in the PM session if we go live. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. We took a short today for around 40 to 50 points. I hope you guys were able to learn something from that and from the stream overall. I'll catch you guys later. Peace and love, and I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. Catch you guys.